Hello everyone and welcome back to Rhapsody, a musical adventure. Now, I know we're supposed to be heading over to Red Hot, but first, we have something that I totally, completely forgot to do over here in the Wonder Woods, so let's go there now. And we need to get this done now, because if we don't, we're going to be kind of screwed over in the future, because it's kind of important for getting one of the characters in the game, one of the puppets. We need to come over here to this cavern. And as usual, SMAs, so follow where I'm going. This is one of the easier ones, though. You come down here, there's 100 Nodium. So, yeah, it's a Sunday morning. I'm getting ready. I'm going to record another one of these episodes. I've been having a whole lot of fun, and, well, crap, I'll edit this out. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? I'm glad you guys didn't have to sit through that one. It was a really boring fight. It's things we fought before. But if you come in here... Hey, are you kid? Hey, Tell, I didn't expect to see you here, dude. How'd you get here? Dude, I'm like totally helping Cornet out so I could find you guys. Is that Sue? Cornet, I want to find our older bro Billy, too. So we can become true heroes together. Will you let me join your party as well? Yes. Thanks. We're gonna take this egg to find his other brother. Yep. So we get Tell into our party. Now, the interesting thing is that we're not going to be using Tell for quite a long time, but he's our first ranged attacker that we can have in this game. But like I said, he's our first ranged attacker, as you can probably tell by the fact that he was holding a bow. Now, there's only one last thing we need to do in this cavern, and then we'll be done in here. Getting back to the main quest, the main storyline. Right here, we can find Illustration 1! Totally missed that one! And as usual, we're going to look at it. If my menu and everything doesn't go so freaking slow and da-da-da-da-da-da-da! And what is with the graph? Oh, wow, I need to check my settings. Well, yeah, we've already seen that picture. I showed it to you before. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and meet you guys back out on the world map. So, I will see you there, guys. Yeah, isn't that fun? And we are back, everyone. Fantastic, as it were. Let's go ahead and get ourselves over to Red Hot and get this stuff going. We got our Tell into our party. And as with every time we come to a new village, time to get stuff. Time to steal some stuff from our hapless little innocent civilians of these little bitty villages. So let's steal all their crap, and honestly, this will be probably the first short episode we've had, and I'm going to start trying to cut them down a little bit, because we're going to get through one major story point, and then we're going to end the episode, one major story point, end the episode. Up to this point, there's been a lot to go through, and I wanted to get through it as quickly as I could so we can get to this point where we are in the main game. We are in the main storyline. So that's where we are now, finally. And things are going to start happening. We found out up to this point, and if you want to, you can come to, this is your shop in Red Hot, which we're not going to deal with that now. What we need to do is come to this building and talk to a man. And there he is. Many thanks to you for saving Guanchi. We worked hard to build this town, but the dragons are messing it up. Will you please protect us from them? Sure, why the hell not? Thank you very much. The dragon's lair is located on the summit of the volcano to the west. There are two dragons, a male and a female. Please be careful. That's really not that good of a sentence, but whatever. But we've learned that we need to get 4 stones, the Fire Stone, Earth Stone, Wind Stone, and Thunder Stone, I believe. And we're going to this first one, the Salsa Volcano. This is where we get our first stone of the game. Ow! Why is it so hot here? I've been waiting for you. You're Marjolie's... That's correct. I'm Crodia. They call me the beautiful soldier of the rose. You may call me what you like, just don't forget the beautiful part. What a freak! Who would have thought a little girl like you would attempt to save the prince by herself? Oh, you are so valiant! Thanks, I guess. What was she doing here? I don't know. So, we've come across Crodia, one of Marjolie's little peons. Now, once again, pay attention to where I go here in this place. Sorry about that, I had a bit of a coughing fit. I've been sick for the last 2 days, so I'm going to edit out that whole coughing fit. I really didn't think you'd want me to just be sitting here coughing over the microphone while trying to play Rhapsody of Musical Adventure, so I'm going to cut out that whole segment. Now, if we come up here, we get into our first fight, and I will edit this out. And why did I edit that out? Because we've already seen the Firebirds in action. We fought them with the dragon on our way to Red Hot. Now we find our first item, a Heal Coco. Hooray! And we go back to the beginning of the volcano. Sorry, I had a bit of a distraction there. God, I don't know what it is. Twice now I'm having to edit out parts. So, there's a gameplay. There's an item of gameplay that damn it. Okay, and we're back. So, oh wait, I was actually getting ready to talk about this. Firebird wants to join our party. Let's go ahead and let him join into our party, as it were. Now, this is what I was going to talk about a second ago. How lucky can you get that I get to not only tell you, but show you? When you fight characters, when you fight enemies, and you beat them with Cornet, there's a chance that they'll want to join your party. It's a very Pokemon-esque system. You can trade them in, you can change which ones. There's a monster trader that I didn't show you back in Orange Village that goes over this whole thing, but you can actually use opponents that you fought before as party members. And you can see him over there, Firebird. He's in our team now. Let's go ahead and equip Duke with the speed shoes to up his speed a little bit, because he's a little slow, as it were. Now, oh shit, come on. Actually, no, I can show this fight, because we haven't fought them. Yes, they're palette swaps, but I don't care. I wanted to continue talking about the using of monsters and some other items, so whatever, I can leave this in. So, yeah, you can get, say, if you beat one of these enemies on the screen with Cornet, if you beat on her turn, there's a chance that they will join your party at the end of the battle, which, okay, they're a little weak, so it doesn't look like I'm going to be doing that if this attack does what I'm hoping it's going to do. Now, they're not really useful. They don't have quests in and of themselves to complete, so I'm not going to go through the game and capture all the monsters. I have never done that. I've never seen the purpose in it, because the puppets themselves are powerful enough. There's really no reason to go out of your way to capture all the monsters. I've never found a reason for that. Now, another thing that I wanted to talk about in this particular episode is the effect that this game had on Nipponichi throughout this series, or throughout their games. If you've played things like Disgaea, you would notice that there is a certain shop called the Rosenqueen shop. And if you remember, Edgewall's last name is Rosenqueen, so I just find it really interesting. And yes, the defense robe, I was showing you that. Half of the damage normally taken from a physical attack. Put that on Cornet, it's a lifesaver, because if she dies, it's game over. So she'll now take half of the normal damage. You've made it this far, huh? Impressive. Well, watch out! Ah! How typical! It's so rude to interrupt when someone's talking. Alas, monsters just don't know any better. Hey, look, our second actual boss-style fight against yet another dragon. So let's go ahead and just start off by powering up our party members. This is our second boss-style fight. We're finally getting into it. Like I said, this is when the actual game starts happening. And it can get slightly difficult. As you'll see with the boss fight here in a little bit later on in this episode, that some of the enemies we come across can actually deal us a good amount of damage. Now, this dragon in particular is not going to be a problem. Terra and Duke might just be able to take her... Well, no, maybe not. That's got quite a bit of HP. But, hey, that's still not that big of an issue. The only thing we got other than a dragon are 3 Firebirds, and We already know we could take them out easily enough. And they're not really a threat. But as I was saying about Rosen Queen, you will see with that alone that this game actually held an effect on Nippon Ichi systems. They used it in the future. They've referenced it with the Rosen Queen shops. They've referenced it in other games. And La Pucelle Tactics, I believe one of Cornet's, or not ancestors, but one of her not her offspring, not one of her kids, but someone in her lineage is within La Pucelle Tactics as a playable character. It's a really interesting thing that they took it to that length. It really is. And that it's had this much of an effect on the entire games that they've made. That was close. Murderers! Why? Why did you have to destroy such a beautiful creature? What? What is that? An earthquake? Is it over? This is your doing. By destroying one of the Guardians, the seal has been weakened. Guardians? Yes, the dragons are the sentinels that keep the volcanoes at bay. They are the guardians of the volcano. She had just laid an egg. I had no idea. No idea, huh? Ignorance can be a very dangerous thing. You will be wise to not act so rashly. Sorry about that cut and edit. I had another coughing fit that I needed to cut out. Now that we're done with that and we've talked to Crodia, we need to go back to Red Hot. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to meet you guys back in town, as it were. And we'll continue our conversation from there. And we're back, guys. That didn't take too long. It's so quiet. Something's not right, don't you think? Did you hear that? That's a dragon's cry. Let's go. So let's go ahead and heal up over here at the statue, because we had a boss fight, and it took a little bit of a toll on our HP, not that much. And instead of making you watch the entire walk all the way through the Salsa Volcano again, I will just meet you back where we fought the dragon and where we met Crodia for the first time, here first. So I'll see you there. And we're back, guys. That didn't take too overly long for me to get here, but hey, that's more stuff I can cut out. Oh, thank you for motivating us. I can safely say the crisis is over. What? In return, I will give you the stone that the dragon was carrying. And we get the Firestone, but at what cost? At what cost did we get the Firestone? They killed the other Guardian. See, we didn't know what we were doing at first. We thought we were just, helping protect the village, but we did something we didn't have to. And what's this? They're going to take the egg back to the town and destroy it? That's not... Wait. Oh, it's an earthquake! Must be the curse of the dragon. Let's get out of here! It's because you bastards kill... Oh my god, okay. That obviously took effect really quickly. Both dragons died, and now everything is going to hell. Cornet, it's time to make like a sheep herder and get the flock out of here! But the egg! It's so heavy! What do you have in mind? Kuvuru, this horn has will grant our wishes, right? Cornet? Now that we got the dragon's egg, let's hurry! We gotta get the hell out of here before we get trapped by the volcanoes. Oh god. I'm too young to die! I've been expecting you. It looks as if you found the Firestone. Now give it to me. There's no time for this! And the first true boss fight of the game against Crodia and 2 griffins. And oh my god! As you can see, she just took out Terra. Holy crap. Yeah. this is a fight that if you do not beat Crotia quickly enough, she can actually wipe out your team. So this one, if you don't play it right, can be a bit of a challenge. But if you've got your musical stands up high enough and you can do something like Pancake, you'll wipe out the Griffins and you'll have Crotia within an HP amount that you should easily be able to take out with one Mega Saint, if nothing else. So if you don't play it right, this can be a challenging battle, but with the way this game is made, it's truly not. But look at that experience and that gold we just received. Damn, that is nice. It's pretty. What should we do? Karuru, the lava is surrounding us. I don't know about you, Cornet, but I can fly. Quick, hold on to me. Wait, Crotia is saving us? Why? She's the enemy. Well, why? Well, why did you save me? Because you have some unfinished business. Look behind you. Live and pay for your crimes against nature. I'll let you keep the Firestone to remind you of your shame. My shame? Until we meet again. Oh wow, maybe Crotia is not so bad. And God, what is that noise? That noise is so oh God! I'm sorry. The noise they get for Flare is just so annoying. God, I hate that noise. So we get our next puppet, Flare the Dragon. He's the next one you'll get during main storyline. Now, we need to go back to Red Hot real quick. God, I just hate that wee, 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 wee. I hate that noise. It's just so... Yeah. Why did my grandpa have to die? It's because of that dragon noise. He taught me everything. He even taught me how to use the bridge. First, on the second and sixth switches, you'll hear a sound. After that, turn off those two switches, then flip the first, fifth, and sixth. That's important to know. God, I just hate that. Whee! That it grinds into my skull. Thankfully, you don't have to hear it too often. So let's go back to the suspension bridge, and don't go out that way. I've done it so many times, and then I have to come back in here. You come to this building, and this is what he was talking about. These switches are numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, if you remember, he said to switch on the second, and then switch on the 6 switches, and you'll hear cling. Well, you won't hear it, you'll read it. Then you'll turn both of those off. Oh, look, guys. Damn it. If you mess up there, that doesn't really hurt you. Just turn them both off anyway. It's a puzzle. It's a very simple puzzle and Rhapsody, a musical adventure, guys. It's like Zelda, except for if it was made for an infant. It's like the one they made for the DS. What a Phantom Hourglass. Now that opens up 2 passages here. First, will let us go up here to the Ice Temple. But before we do that, everyone, we need to go back to the suspension bridge because we got another area to open. And you'll want to do this now, or else later on you'll be wondering where in the hell is the Oasis. Because that's an area we will be going. So you go down here, and that opens the Oasis. And we will not be going there for quite a while. We will next be going up to the Ice Temple. But that will be next time, guys, on Rhapsody, a musical adventure. And oh crap, I forgot Terra. She's dead. I can show you what happens when you lose a member of your team. Go back to Orange Village. Wow, I'm just getting to show so much. Getting to show the monsters joining your party, and now I'm getting to show you what happens if you happen to lose a party member. And there's not a new newsletter yet, so we're not going to read yet. You'll come back and talk to your grandpa, who has the ability to repair your puppets at a minimal fee. You know, it does cost money, and it's all dependent on their level. See, she's level 17, so it costs 1,700 Enodium to repair her. And by doing that, she comes back at full HP, full MP, and now we can end the episode. So guys, next time on Rhapsody, a musical adventure, we will be heading to the Ice Temple. This is TOG, and I'll see you guys later. Adieu.